Hello student, Namaskar. In previous video, we studied about the motion, velocity and acceleration. Today, we are going to learn about the distance time graph for motion, velocity time graph for uniform velocity and velocity time graph for uniform acceleration. Let's start. Here in this slide, we are given one example. The following table show the distance covered by a car in a fixed time of interval. Draw a graph for distance again time along the x-axis and distance along the y-axis. Here this is on the x-axis we are going to take time, and on the y-axis we are going to take distance. In these tables, every equal time of intervals, that is if you observe, the time of interval is a 10 second. In first 10 second, this car travel 15 meters. Also in second 10 meters it travel 15 meters, means every 10 second car travel 15 meters equal distance. Now what should be graph of these readings, means distance against time. Here see here, in first 10 minutes car travel 15 meters, second 10 minutes also it travel 15 meters. In each 10 minutes car travel equal distance in equal time of interval. If you plot this reading at 10 second, this is 10 second, the distance travel by car is a 15 here. At 20 second, distance travel by car is a 30, means between 20 and 40 this point. As 30 second, car travel 45 meter here. We obtain the graph of straight line when we join all this point. We obtain a straight line, means the distance time graph for uniform motion is a straight line graph. Similarly, in next example, distance time graph for non-uniform motion. The following table show the distance covered by the bus in equal time of interval. Here also time of interval is given. Here the time of interval, equal time of interval is a 5 second, and each 5 second bus travel this distance. If you plot this graph in such a way, here see, in first 5 second bus travel 7 meter, in second 5 second bus travel 5 meter, in third 5 second the distance traveled by bus is 8 meter, in fourth means 15 to 20, these 5 second time of intervals bus travel 10 meter, fifth time of intervals within means in 5 seconds bus travel 11 meters. Thus, if you observe, in every equal time of intervals the distance traveled by bus is unequal, it is not same. Is every times in every equal interval of times but travel a different unequal distance, and therefore if you plot the graph time against distance, we obtain this point on the graph. If you join this point, this graph is a not straight line, and therefore distance time graph for non-uniform motion is not a straight line graph. Now here velocity time graph for uniform velocity. In this example, that car object, here moving train is given. That moving train have a uniform velocity, and that is 60 km per hour, means in every hour that train covers 60 km distance, and it has uniform velocity. Remember it. A train is moving with uniform velocity of 60 km per hour for 5 hours. The velocity time graph for this uniform motion is given. Already they given a graph. This is uniform motion, means in each 1 hours that velocity of train is a 60 km, means in each 1 hours train covers 60 kilometers. After the second hours it covers total 120 kilometers. After the last 4th hours it covers 240 kilometers, and after the 5 hours actually the train cover total 300 kilometers distance. Now answer this question. They are given 2 questions. With the help of the graph, how will you determine the distance covered by train between 2 and 4 hours? Now this is second hours, and between 4 hours we have to calculate this distance covered by train. The velocity of train, uniform velocity of train is a 60 km per hour, means in each hours train covers 60 km, and therefore between 2 hours to 4 hours, means within 2 hours train covers total distance is 120 kilometers. The distance between A and B is a 120 kilometers. Is there a relation between the distance covered by train between 2 to 4 hours and the area of particular quadrangles in the graph? What is the acceleration of the train? The distance covered between 2 to 4 hours is the same as the distance covered by train within first 2 hours, means area of this first particular quadrangles is equal to this quadrangles, means area of these both quadrangles are same, because that train has uniform velocity, means train cover equal distance in equal time of intervals, because a train has uniform velocity. Now what is the acceleration of the train? There is no change in velocity of the train, and when there is no change in velocity of train, means the acceleration is 0. There are 3 types of acceleration already we studied: positive acceleration, negative acceleration and 0 acceleration. When velocity increase, the train possesses positive acceleration. When velocity of train decrease, train possesses negative acceleration. But if the train has uniform velocity, means there is no change in velocity, and when the velocity of object is remain constant, there is no change in velocity, means acceleration possessed in object is 0. Now let last this graph. While studying this graph for velocity time graph for uniform acceleration, now that object has a uniform acceleration, the change in velocity of car in specific time of interval is given in this table. The equal time of interval is of 5 seconds, means 0 to 5, 5 to 10, 10 to 15, means time of interval is equal of 5 seconds. In each 5 seconds, the velocity of car is increase is in equal magnitude. Means in first 5 seconds, velocity increase by 8 meter per second. Again in 5 to 10 means second 5 second, the velocity is increased from 8 to 16. Again it is increased by 8 meter per second. In each equal time of intervals, the velocity of car is increased by same magnitude, and therefore when we plot the graph of time again velocity, time on x axis and velocity magnitude on y axis, we obtain this straight line graph. Thus, that car has uniform acceleration because the change in velocity is uniform, means equal in equal time of interval, the velocity of car is increased by equal magnitude, and therefore that car has uniform acceleration, and this straight line show that car possess uniform acceleration. I hope you understood all these graphs and try to plot this graph on your notebook. Thanks. सर्व विद्यार्थ्यांसाठी सूचना ही की हे चारही ग्राफ आपल्या वहीमध्ये पुन्हा प्लॉट करायचे आहेत. हीच वाचनं घेऊन, ह्याच रीडिंग घेऊन हे ग्राफ परत आपल्या वहीमध्ये, नोटबुकमध्ये ग्राफ पेपरचा वापर करून ड्रॉ करून ठेवायचे आहेत. धन्यवाद.